Good evening. It's Ramadan Cup action here at KAS Cricket Stadium. Rover CC taking on Riders Club. Rover CC has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Jarish on strike to Shamir. That's over cover. First runs on the board. It's time a boundary through deep cover. Excellent start for Jarish. Jarish off the mark with that boundary. Jarish and Basit, the two openers for Rover CC. This time a single to long off. That brings Basit on strike. Shamir to Basit. Dot ball. Still 2 balls remaining. Shamir to Basit. This time straight to the field. Hard short cover. Back to back dot balls. Already 5 on the board. Now final ball of the first over. Shamir to Basit. That's just flicked away through deep square leg for a boundary. Second boundary in this over. After one gone, it's time for no loss. Shejil into the attack. Right arm fast bowler starts off with a wide down the leg side. Shejil to Jarish. Driven to deep extra cover. Protection in the deep, only a single. That brings Basit back on strike. Shejil to Basit. Short and pulled away. A maximum. First maximum of this match came from the bat of Basit. Correction. Looks like the ball has bounced within the boundary line there. Only a boundary. Second boundary for Basit. Basit to Shejil to Basit. While he missing it completely there. Basit on strike to Shejil. Once again pulled away. Stamp protection in the deep. Only a single. Two balls remaining. Shejil to Jarish. Guiding it to fine leg region. Call for 2. Excellent running. Easily completed there. Another couple of runs to Jarish. Shejil to Jarish. Once again, Planham is outside the off stump. Dot ball to finish the second over. It's 18 for no loss after 2 completed. Bowling change, Praveen into the attack. replacing Shamir. Left arm spinner. Straight to the fielder. Shahzad at mid off. Shamir to Basit. So Nan from 7. Right to delivery. Edge, no slip in place. Straight to the fielder at gully there. Basit on strike. Once again, flight to delivery. Time straight to the bowler. 3 dots in a row now. Praveen to Basit. Once again, flight to delivery. Slapped straight back to the bowler. Half a chance. Goes down. That's a difficult one to grab. 4 dots in a row now. Basit on strike to Praveen. Once again, flight to delivery. This time only a single to long on. Overthrows. Three more. Final ball of the third over. It's Praveen to Jarish. Right delivery, played off the back foot. Intercepted by the fielder at short extra cover. Dot ball to end the over. A good one from Praveen. Just 3 came from that one. It's 21 for no loss after 3 completed. Shamir back into the attack has changed ends now, bowling from far end to Basit. 21 for no loss after 3 completed. Basit on strike. Basit playing soft hands. Quick single taken once again, overthrows. Overthrows, gifting one more. Shamir to Basit. Shamir on 14 now from 12 deliveries. Once again short. Hammered away through deep mid wicket for a boundary. Easy pickings for Basit there. 2 short from the bowler. Basit on strike. This time Planham is outside the off stump. A wild heave from the batsman there. Basit on strike. Once again short. This time down the ground. Boundary through long on. No chance for the fielder within the circle there. Slapped hard by the batsman. Another boundary to Basit. He's really striking it out there. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. Another one. This time through long off. Intentionally playing it over the infield. Back to back boundaries for Basit. Already 14 from this over. An expensive one from Shamir. Still 1 ball remaining. Final ball of the 4th over. Shamir to Basit. This time up in the air, chance for the fielder. Good work from the fielder at long off there. Just getting a hand on to that one. Restricting it to a single. That brings the end of over number 4. It's 36 for no loss. An expensive over from Shamir comes to an end. 15 came from that one. Praveen continuing. He's into his second over. Basit on strike. A maximum from Jarish this time. Jarish on strike. Planner is outside the off stump. Praveen to Jarish. This time straight to the fielder.
Slow bowlers are போடுறாங்க நியூ பால் வச்சிரு.
Basit back on strike. Praveen to Basit. Late card. And the quick single taken. Already 8 from this over. And the expensive one. Another maximum. Once again over deep mid wicket. No chance for the fielders.
90 yard, sorry. 90 yard match in 3.
Already 50 up for Rover CC within the 5th over. Excellent start for Rovers. Final ball. This time up in the air. Dropped. Single to end the over. Cherish was dropped on 21. At covers. 15 came from that one, another expensive over. It's 51 for no loss after 5 completed. Schedule will bowl the final over of the power play. He's into second over. Starts off with a short one down the leg side. White called. Cherish on strike to Schedule. Stepping down. No chance for the fielder in the deep. Another maximum. What a shot from Jarish. Another maximum over long on. It's raining sixes here at KAS Cricket Stadium. Schedule to Jarish. Once again shot. Another maximum over deep mid wicket. Back to back maximum for Jarish.
Can't catch a bit. He said he will let me know.
White call.
Hello?
Schedule to Jarish.
Yeah, hi.
Once again shot.
Yeah, hello.
Jarish missed an opportunity there. Schedule to Jarish. Stepping down. Chance for the field in the deep. Once again drop chance. This time only a boundary. Once again through long on. Another life for Jarish in this innings. Has been dropped already. At covers. Shot. Same result. Maximum. What an over for Rover CC. 24 runs already came from this over. Still one ball remaining. Shachil to Jarish. Final ball of the power play. This time one bounce straight to the fielder at long on. Only a single. It's 76 for no loss after 6 completed. 25 runs came in the last over. Praveen into his third over. Field is spread now. That's up in the air. Once again, falling in no man's land. Called for 2. And a couple of runs to Jarish. 78. 78. Jarish on strike to Praveen. Slow through the air this time. A dot ball. A rare one in this innings. Praveen to Jarish. Scheme factor delivery. Planham is outside the off stump. Back to back dots. Jarish on strike. Sensor play. Single to deep cover. Bassett back on strike. Bassett on strike. Flight delivery. Slapped away. Good work from Shahzad at long off, restricting it to a single. Still one ball remaining. Final ball of the 7th over. Jarish on strike. Reverse sweep. Good work. Excellent work from the fielder at gully there. Dot ball to end the over. A good one from Praveen. Just 4 came from that one. It's 80 for no loss after 7 completed. Her bowling change. Mosif Khan into the attack. Basit on strike. He's on 29 now from 19 deliveries. Starts with the short one. Pulled away. A flat shot. Had that gone all the way. Just one bounce. Basit treating Moses with the boundary. Mosif to Basit once again. This time correcting his length, pitching it further up, inviting the batsman to drive. Mosif to Basit. Once again, swept away. Swept hard. Another boundary to Basit. This time through deep square leg. Second boundary in this over. The run feast continues from Rover CC batters. Already 8 from this over. Still 3 balls remaining. Mosif to Basit. That's up in the air. Will fall short of the fielder at long off. Well intercepted by Sheji at long on, only a single. Jarish back on strike, is on 48 now. Just taken 23 balls. Beaten. That's gone. First wicket goes down for Rover CC. Excellent comeback from Mosif Khan after being hit for 2 boundaries in this over. Cleaning up Jarish, goes for 48. An excellent innings from Jarish comes to an end. Finally, the partnership has been broken by Mosif Khan. Now Jeevan on strike, the new batsman for OCC. Final ball of the 8th over. Played soft hand straight back to the bowler. Third ball to end the over. It's 89 for 1 after 8 completed. Bowling change, Tom into the attack, right arm fast bowler. Basit on strike. Jeevan on strike to Tom. Punched off the backward. Straight to the fielder at point. Shamir, the captain. Jeevan on strike. What a shot. But protection in the deep. Jeevan off the mark with that single. Basit back on strike. It's on 39 now. White call. Good take by the wicket keeper. Still 3 balls remaining. Another cross-batted shot missed by the batsman and the wicket keeper too. Wise call. 4 more to the total. 96 on the board now. Still 2 balls remaining in the 9th over. Still 2 balls remaining. Basit on strike to Tom. Stepping down. Chance for the fielder. Just short of the fielder at long on. Good throw from the deep. Only a single. That brings Jeevan back on strike. Final ball of the 9th over. Storm to Jeevan. Misfield from the fielder. Couple of runs to Jeevan. It's 99 for 1 after 9 completed. Mosif Khan continuing. It's into the 2nd over. Had picked up a wicket in his last over. Once again swept away through deep square leg for a boundary. Another sweep shot from Basit. Hundred up for OCC with that boundary. Mosif to Basit. This time on the pads, big appeal for leg before. Mosif to Basit. Stepping down. That's a huge one over deep mid wicket. 50 up for Basit in grand style. Depositing one over deep mid wicket. Just taken 29 balls to reach the half century mark. Good innings from Basit. Already 10 from this over, still 3 balls remaining. Mosif Khan to Basit. Another boundary. Dragging it from outside the off stump and Playing it too wide off a long on. Another excellent shot, yielding him 4 runs there. No chance for the fielder at long on. Already 14 from this over. Mosif Khan to Basit. Once again stepping down. Darting it onto his pads there. Good thinking from the bowler. Final ball of the 10th over. This time, straight down the ground. 2 bounces into the fence for another boundary. Another expensive over. 18 came from that over. Another expensive one. It's 117 for 1 after 10 completed. Thus, Tom continuing. Time only a single to deep square leg. That brings Basit back on strike. Tom to Basit. Late appeal from the wicketkeeper there for caught behind. Tom to Basit. This time on the pads. Dot ball. Tom to Basit. This time just short of the fielder at long on. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. Tom to Jeevan. Stepping down. Driven down the ground. Only a single. Basit back on strike. Final ball of the 11th over. High full toss. A boundary to end the over. It's 124 for the loss of 1 wicket after 11 completed. That boundary destroying an excellent over from Tom there. Shihab into the attack. Starts over the wide. Jeevan on strike to Shihab. That's over. Extra cover. Another boundary. Easy pickings for the batsman there. Too short from the bowler. Shihab to Jeevan. This time pitching it up. Attempted drive. Missing it completely there. A dot ball. Jeevan on strike to Shihab. White called. Shihab to Jeevan. Once again, plan a miss outside the off stump, no call from the umpire. Back to back dot balls. Stepping down, flicking it to deep square leg for a boundary. It's time Jeevan into the act. Second boundary in this over for Jeevan. Final ball of the 12th over. Shihab to Jeevan. Sensible play, playing with soft hands, and the quick single taken. It's 135 for 1 after 12 completed. Tom into the attack. This time played on the up. Same result, another boundary through deep cover. Another boundary. Tom to Jeevan. Stepping down. This time over point. 2 bounces into the boundary. Back to back boundaries for Jeevan. The batting feast continues from our overseas batters. Now Jeevan into the act. Already 8 from this over. Tom to Jeevan. Short. Not came from the middle. Good work from the fielder, restricting it to a couple there. Still 3 balls remaining in this over. Jeevan on strike to Tom. That's up in there. Chance for the fielder at a long off. Taken. Second one goes down. Good catch taken by the fielder at long off there. Tom goes for Jeevan goes for 24 from 16 deliveries. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. Basit on strike. Basit on strike. Still 2 balls remaining. Stepping down. Flicking it to deep mid wicket. 1 bounce. Another boundary. Just short of the fielder at a deep mid wicket. Already 14 from this over. Final ball of the 13th over. Once again stepping down. This time only a single. 150 up for Rover CC in the 13th over. It's 150 for 2 after 13 completed. Bowling change. Jawad Sharif into the attack. Basit on strike. Playing a soft hand straight to the fielder at short extra cover. A dot ball. Basit on strike to Jawad. Driven down the ground, a single to long off. The new batsman Moideen on strike. Cut away. Called for 2. Another couple of runs. Moideen off the mark with that couple. Three balls remaining in this over. Moideen on strike. Back of the hand, slow ball from the bowler. And the quick single taken. That brings Basit back on strike. It's on 69 now. Another single. A quite over from Jawad. Can finish off well. Still 1 ball remaining. Final ball on the 14th over. Driven to long off for a single. A tight over from Jawad comes to an end. Just 6 came from that one. It's 156 for 2 after 14 completed. Shihab continuing is into his second over. Kicker 1. Basit back on strike. Basit on strike. Shihab to Basit. Full toss. Only single though. Too long on. Moideen on strike. Another full toss. Still only a single. Another single, 4 singles in a row now. Moideen back on strike. Another dipping full toss. Single to long off. 5 singles in a row. Final ball of the 15th over. Shihab to Basit. That was in the slot. Chance for the fielder. Taken. Basit goes for 72 from 43. An excellent innings from Basit comes to an end. Excellent catch taken in the deep. Moideen Khalid on strike. Punched off the backward. Quick single taken there. That brings the new batsman Ajay on strike. Ajay on strike. Dragging it to deep mid wicket. Still only a single. Moideen back on strike. No ball call, early call. 6 more plus a no ball. Still 4 balls remaining this over. Free hit ball. Another couple of runs to deep extra cover. White called. Now Moideen back on strike. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. Back of the hand, slow one, driven to wide of the fielder, hard long off. Good running, another couple of runs. Final ball, 16th over. And the back of the ball, slow one. And the quick single taken. That brings the end of over number 16. It's 178 for 3. After 16 completed, Shihab continuing is into his third over. Moideen on strike. Still 3 overs remaining after this one. Pitched up delivery, driven to wide long on. Only a single. Excellent throw from the deep. Mohsin Khan at long on. Ajay on strike. While he no protection at the leg side there, under the boundary, through deep square leg. Already 5 from this over. Savine driven hard. No chance for the fielder. Hard short extra cover. Kolko slack. Tries a bullet to the boundary there. Back-to-back boundaries for Ajay. Drilling that one to extra cover region. Shihab to Ajay. That's up in the air. Chance for the fielder. Over his head. This time a maximum through long off. Ajay taking on Shihab. Already 15 from this over. 14 came from the bat of Ajay. Stand depositing one over long off for a maximum. It's 193 on the board. Still 3.2 overs remaining. Shihab to Ajay. Under the boundary. This time throw deep square leg. Already 3 boundaries and a maximum in this over. 19 came from this one. Still 1 ball remaining. Can he finish off well? Ajay raced away to 20 from 6. Final ball of 17th over. Quicker one that has to be reballed. Wide called. 198. Final ball of 17th over. Another quicker one. That's up in the air for a long time. It's high and handsome. That's deposited over. Deep mid wicket for a maximum to end the over. An expensive over from Shihab comes to an end. It's 2-0-4 for the loss of 3. Still 3 overs remaining. 26 runs came in that last over from Shihab. Praveen back into the attack. Moideen on strike. Plan a miss. Dot ball. That's up in the air. Chance taken. Moideen goes for 20. Finally a wicket for Praveen. Moideen goes for 20. Ajay on strike. Flight delivery. That's up in the air. 2 bounces into the fans. Another boundary to Ajay. Ajay has raced away to 30 from 8 balls. Ajay on strike. Once again, flight delivery, slapped off the back foot, strike to the fielder at mid off, a dot ball. Praveen to Ajay. This time, inside edging onto the pads there, another dot ball. Final ball of the 18th over. Praveen to Ajay. Flight delivery. That's up in the air. That's high and handsome. And the maximum. Over the pavilion there. Deep mid wicket. It's 2-1-4 for the loss of 4 wickets after 18 completed. Tom into his final over. New batsman Sidhu on strike. He's off the mark with that single to long on. We are to the final 11 deliveries. Now Tom to Ajay. Down the leg side. Ricocheting off the stumps there. 2 more to the extras. That's over, extra cover. Good work in the deep, restricting it to a couple there. Couple of runs to Sidhu. This time, misfield from the fielder at deep extra cover there, gifting a boundary to Sidhu. Score moves on to 223 now. Still 9 balls remaining. Sidhu on strike to Tom. Still 3 balls remaining in this over. This time a slow one. Plan a miss from Sidhu. Tom to Sidhu. And the single to deep mid wicket. Final ball of the 19th over. Slow one. Right at the block hole. Only a single. Ajay will keep the strike with him. It's 225 for the loss of 4. Still 1 over remaining. That's high and handsome from Ajay. Depositing one over long on. It's 43 to Ajay and 231 to Rover CC. Still 5 balls remaining. Scheduled to Ajay. And the full toss. That's up in the chance for the fielder. Once again in the gap. Good running. And a couple of runs. Scheduled to Ajay. While he once again called for 2. Excellent running and a couple of runs to Ajay. It's 47 from 15 deliveries. .235 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Scheduled to Ajay. Full toss. Slice taken. Excellent catch taken by the fielder at the short third there. Ajay goes for 47. Excellent cameo innings from Ajay comes to an end. Still 2 balls remaining. Prashant on strike. Off the mark with the boundary through vacant cover region. Already 14 from this over, an expensive one from Shejil. Still 1 ball remaining. It's 239 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Still 1 ball remaining in this innings. Now final ball of the first innings. It's missed by the wicketkeeper, chance for run out. Byes called, like that's it. 240 on the board for the loss of 5 after 20 completed. It's been a run feast from Rover CC batters. Finishing at 240. The highest total of KAS Ramadan Cup Season 2 has been put up by Rover CC from the 20 overs. The target for the target will be 241. They have a run mountain to climb for. Can they do it? We will be back with more exciting action from KAS Cricket Stadium.